let's do it to it, yeah?
Waiting on you. There's so many cracks in Rando, dude.
Like his butt crack.
Oh, there's even more than that.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to another episode of Best of 5, brought to you by myself, G.
And
Bitch
not
ass
G.
Chris. That's
Thanks.
what it is.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a better day than I am, because I'm having a stroke over here, I guess.
Wow.
But it's okay.
Wow.
We pushed through, barely.
Yep, barely.
This might be one of my, this might be a rough one for me.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, I can't speak.
You can never speak, to be fair. So.
Yeah, but like today I can't speak for some reason. It's okay. Yeah, so hey, I know it's not Christmas just yet, but we figured we'd get in the festive holidays. Mm-hmm. So we got Old Rando, if you can't see because you're listening to the audio. Old Rando's our elephant buddy.
And this is the most festive shirt that I own because it's white and red.
And I'm wearing a wonderful hat brought to you by Old Rando's owner. Yeah.
Rando?
Yeah. How are you, sir? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, man, it's been like a couple weeks, so I want to say last time we hung out was probably 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago Thursday?
For the podcast.
No, I saw you on a random Saturday. Saturday after Thanksgiving, I think, is when we hung out last.
Yo, this November has been such a blur.
Yeah.
I mean, with the World Cup being around, we haven't even talked about the World Cup. That should be on the subject.
Yeah, but I mean, by the time this comes out, it'll be way over. And Brazil won.
I'm going to go Spain.
Yeah, okay. We'll see.
They got kicked out.
Yeah, it's like, we'll see.
I'm going Team Morocco, man. It'd
All
be cool to see a team from North Africa win it.
I guess.
Be sick.
I mean, they bribed FIFA to get in the World Cup the first time.
Well, it's Qatar.
Well, I'm saying when South Africa got World Cup, the entire Africa country bribed FIFA to get the World Cup there.
Yeah. That'd be cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly Qatar did it too, but allegedly.
That's just not alleged. So I was reading something about that where it was like they spent $700 billion on it, and they're only going to get like maybe $4 billion in return.
Yeah.
That's, God, imagine having that kind of money to be like.
And also they're getting sued by Budweiser.
Good. I'm fucking glad.
Yeah. And it's funny, you see like Budweiser, whoever wins the World Cup, they're just going to send them all the alcohol they have.
No way.
Yeah, because they're like, we can't resell this. It's already bought. And it's going to go bad if we try and like go through the proper channels of getting all this volume out again. So they're just going to give it to whatever country wins.
And they just have an import tax, I guess?
I guess. They're just going to eat it. I don't know, man. I don't know how it works. I'm not a massive distributor of alcohol.
You used to be.
Yeah.
Some rough nights. Anyways, let's get started.
No, that's a mass consumer of alcohol.
No, you would distribute it to me and I would consume it.
I don't remember doing that. But
exactly, because you were also consuming it.
Anyway, moving on out of the 5 minutes we just wasted.
Round one, you guys. Let's do it to it.
Round one.
All right. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll figure it out. First subject is no mames. No mames.
All right.
So, Chris, no mames.
No mames.
No mames. Start the timer.
All right. So yeah, this was the whole last episode fiasco of not having video. You want to explain?
No, you explain.
You want to explain what happened last episode? Why we had no video?
No, I'm good.
So if you guys haven't checked out last episode, we were kind of videoless. And if you listen to the episode, because you can't watch it,
featuring Jory.
If you listen to it, throughout the episode, you'd see that G lost the camera.
Yep.
And he was super stressed out for the last, I don't know, weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be months for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, no mames. So don't fucking worry about it.
I lost the, no, that's not. I mean, I guess, are we talking about like the word no mames, or are we just talking about
the phrase? Like, yeah.
That's universal,
like Hakuna Matata, man.
Yeah, but that's not no mames though. Because no mames has like very multiple, like it's like fuck. How you can use it in different ways.
Yeah.
So no mames is like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, no mames. It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah. No mames. That's a good one.
Mames,
I wish that there was a word like that in English.
I mean, there kind of is, but I don't know if it's as universal as just like one phrase for multiple things.
I mean, I guess fuck would be that.
Yeah.
But that's more, I don't know. So no mames means like don't suck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, don't suck. It's fine.
Yeah, don't suck. And like, it's like, Oh no, it's like almost like a bad word.
It is technically a bad word. It's
technically
kind of like
a bad word.
It's like damn.
Yeah. But yeah, it means like don't suck or like stop sucking, basically.
But that's not how we use it.
Yeah. I guess that's the direct translation.
So it'd be like, actually, I made a video about this. So check out my Instagram. You can see it on there. It's about Mexican slang.
Wow, nice promotion.
No, so it's like, I'm like, wait, no mames. Like, let me tell you about this story.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like,
yeah.
brace
So
yourself.
it's like a lot of different ways to use it. So it's like, yeah, hey man, don't fucking worry about it. Or there's also like, shut the fuck up.
Or when I'm watching Mexican soccer, especially this fucking World Cup.
Yeah, when there's like a bad call.
It's like, shoot the ball. No mames, güey. Like, what the fuck were you thinking?
And that's actually like, don't, you fucking suck. Like, stop sucking.
Yeah. No mames, güey.
That's more of the direct translation on that one.
I feel like the more Mexican you are, the more you use it for sure.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, let me rephrase it. I think the more like city Mexican you are, the more you use it. Yeah.
And isn't it a very like regional slang too? It's not like all of Mexico.
Actually.
I thought it was like more like.
No, I think that's actually pretty universal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's a pretty universal one just because it's, you hear it a lot on TV or they say no manches, which is like the nice way of saying it.
No manches?
No manches.
Oh, okay.
Which means don't stain. Dude, it's so fucking weird translating shit from English to Spanish and vice versa.
That's like saying, dang it.
Yeah. Like, I know manches way, you know? You'll catch our buddy Joe saying that all the time. Shout out to Joe Brian. I still don't know if his real name is Joe. It can't be.
I mean,
no mames.
My dad's name is Joe.
Yeah. But he's more of a Joseph.
Well, he said his only reason his name isn't Jose is because they were too poor to afford the S on the birth certificate.
Damn it.
So.
Oh, fucking shit.
You like that one, I can tell.
No mames.
But yeah, so I feel like I use this phrase a lot, just in general.
It's definitely one of your phrases that you just throw out there that people. Yeah. It also depends on who you're around.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Because you would never tell Tommy no mames.
I would tell Tommy specifically no mames.
And he'd be like, what?
But I mean, there's people that I wouldn't tell that are
like who?
Similar to Tommy. Like, I don't know. Like Lizzie.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I like saying
I'm going to tell her that tomorrow.
I think I like saying it to English only speaking people because they don't know like what I'm saying.
Yeah. But like, I feel like
they're too afraid of like.
This is one of those phrases though that you can pick up on the inflections of it and know exactly what it means.
Yeah, it's like saying the word shit in different ways, right?
Yeah.
Like shit.
Yeah. So like, if someone says it like, no mames, you're just like, oh, I know exactly what he's trying to say.
No mames, fuck off.
Yeah, like you pick up on the body language and all that kind of stuff.
You guys, I wish Americans had that one word. We don't really have that one or that one phrase.
We could. We just probably.
What do you think the equivalent would be to that?
Like something as universal or something that like we can use directly.
Like something as universal that's not cursing. Because, Sally won't like that shit.
Yeah, we already cursed a lot.
No mames,
Yeah.
Technically it's still cursing, but it's not really, I don't know. Also
that's
cursing.
A good one. Yeah, I'd have to think about that.
Also cursing, I don't know why it's such a bad thing. I know we talked about this earlier in one of our other subjects, but it's like they're just, I don't know. Like, why is it taboo to say fuck?
I feel like
asshole.
It's a lot of that like Puritan ideology.
Foundation of America.
Foundation of America, where like people are just like, like I don't do anything bad kind of ideas.
And they're probably the worst.
And yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't understand why like curse words or like phrases became bad to say and certain ones didn't. I guess you have to look into like the origin of certain words to make them why they're bad.
Well, like when you're growing up and like someone, I think about this actually a lot, is like when someone like says something about your mom that doesn't even know your mom and you get so upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why is that? Like, your mom's a whore. It's like, well, you don't know my mom, so
yeah,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I guess.
What the fuck you say about my mom?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like cursing.
Yo mama. That whole thing?
Yo mama jokes, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what a equal phrase that we would use.
No mames. There's multiple. It's just not.
Yeah, I mean, we just don't have one phrase to rule them all,
Like word?
Yeah, this isn't maybe Lord of the Rings,
Like, no mames, like, oh, word?
Yeah, I guess.
No, it wouldn't work still.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work because if it's like, stop it, you're not going to be like, word?
Kind of.
Or bruh.
I guess that bro is kind of pretty close.
Bruh might be a good one.
Yeah. But it's like,
bruh. Yeah, I think it is bruh.
It might be, yeah, it's like, bro, let me tell you this story. Or just like, bro.
Like, bruh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
The equivalent to no mames is officially bruh.
Did we decide that?
Yeah, make it official.
Should we put a stamp on it? Official.
Put that shit on Webster, bruh.
Dude, that's so stupid.
Is it Merriam-Webster? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I think it's hyphenated.
What's the difference between Merriam-Webster and Oxford Dictionary?
They're just two separate companies. What's the difference between Coke and Pepsi?
The name?
Got him.
Actually, no. Coke is better.
Whoa.
That's. Should we put that in the hat? I think we should put that in the hat.
Bro, we have a really good friend that literally works for Pepsi. You're going to say that shit live on mic?
No mames.
Sorry, Josh.
I'm Team Pepsi, dude. Fuck off.
You just said Coke tastes better.
It tastes better, but I'm still Team Pepsi.
Wow.
If we're talking specifically Coke and Pepsi, or we're talking about the companies that are making like all these products?
We're talking about the actual product, but it's time, so you can't talk anymore, which is good.
I'm putting in the hat, though. Anyways, you guys don't let us know about No Mames because we just told you everything you needed to do.
Yeah.
You just had a culture lesson.
History.
Bruh.
Bruh.
All right, moving on to the second subject.
I can't believe we picked bruh.
Bruh. It's so perfect.
Round 2.
Next subject, Chris. What the fuck is it?
Celebrities with alcohol brands.
Celebrities with alcohol brands.
My hat fell off.
Nerd. Fucking nerd. Your nerd hat.
G wanted me to wear this hat, and I can't because I didn't want to take off my hat and my headphones, so it's just going on top.
So.
All right. So I guess we could start off with like one of my favorites.
Do the timer?
Yes. I totally look away. Look at the camera. I totally did the timer. You don't need a timer's totally going.
I'm always like the timer guy. I'm always like, Chris, timer. That's great.
But I guess we could start off with my favorite one, which is Casamigos.
Yeah, it's probably the best one.
Yeah. It's not even that it's my preferred tequila. It's just my preferred tequila that happens to be owned by George Clooney and anyone else.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't remember. But George Clooney.
I mean, it's kind of funny because you look at the amount of celebrities that are doing like entrepreneurial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think working with our own business, I've realized that sometimes you have to just expand yourself. So, I mean, growing up, you used to think that actresses just did acting.
Yeah.
Right. And now it's obviously like The Rock owns everything.
Oh, yeah. The Rock's tequila kind of going on brand. Like his tequila's fucking gross.
But we'll get to that one here in a bit.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Casamigos because it is one of our favorites, our favorite go-tos when we see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a good tequila. It really is.
Yeah.
The story behind that one, I guess, was like George Clooney was like, people pay more for the bottle than the actual quality of the tequila. That's why their bottle is super simple.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny that he said that because like Patron is probably the number one offender of that.
It's so bad.
It's where it's like the highest priced tequila at most places, but it's not the best.
Okay, so the epitome of that is Dan Aykroyd's Skull Vodka.
Oh yeah, that's a nice transition. I see what you did there. Yeah, he spent more money on branding and advertising than he did on creating the vodka. It's a very like C tier vodka. Like if I took a shot of well vodka and Crystal Skull, I'd be like, oh, Crystal Skull is just a higher well vodka.
Yeah. The bottle's nice.
The bottle's super cool, and most people just buy it to keep the bottle.
That's actually when I was working downtown. That's what we literally bought it for Halloween. So we would just like we would empty it out. We literally didn't even like. Oh no, I think we put it inside of like pickle juice or something like that.
Yeah. It's so expensive. I guess it's not really expensive, but it's more expensive than it should be.
You're paying more for the glass than you are for the actual
100%.
thing. So
and even the glass bottle isn't high quality.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's so bad.
But yeah, so kind of going from like Dan Aykroyd's vodka, which is shit, and like you're paying more for the bottle than you're for the quality. George Clooney, I would say that the tequila is worth the price because you're paying for the tequila, not necessarily.
Yeah, and it's not even an expensive tequila. I want to say it's like $40 a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's expensive to a point, but it's really not that bad.
Dope too, though.
Yeah, it's not really terrible pricing in my opinion.
Yeah, so okay, now going on to other tequilas, we have, like I said, The Rock has Terramana.
Ugh.
It's not good. It really isn't.
It's like I had it a couple times, and it was either like really buttery or really like peppery.
Yeah, and honestly, like I'll be the first to say that I'm definitely one of those people that I don't like people who are not from that culture using like selling that. But I also have to take in mind that he's also creating like jobs like in that area.
Yeah,
and he's also promoting tequila, which is nice. But like Kendall Jenner's, what's Kendall Jenner's? I can't.
Oh yeah, I just read that. 818. I've never had that.
I've seen it before. I think I've had it once or twice, but I couldn't tell you. But yeah, anything Jenner or Kardashian, I'm gonna never ever have.
Yeah, that's
on purpose.
True. Yeah. What do you think about
like because I think Jenner did it more so was just like appropriating the culture.
Yeah, I think she,
as The Rock was kind of
and
like
this is me speculating because I'm just like anti that entire family for no real reason. But I feel like she was just like, oh, hey, celebrities are buying alcohol, so I'm going to go buy one too.
yeah.
And that's why she did it.
You know,
Not because she loves the spirit. Where I feel like George Clooney is more about the spirit than making money off of it kind of thing. And people are buying spirit companies to make money off of it instead of caring about the actual spirit. But
Yeah, George Clooney's that's insane.
also, it's just wild too. So a lot of these celebrities go, like, for example, like tequila, they go to a tequileria like that's already established.
Yeah.
And then they just try different tequilas that are already made. They're just a different name, and then they buy that whole brand and rebrand it.
It's crazy.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, I mean, at least there's an economy going to those communities, which is nice. So there's that. Who else is there?
Because if it's not made in the tequila region of Mexico, then it's just sparkling.
Yeah, but it's actually the state of Jalisco. It's specifically, it's in Jalisco. It's just sparkling. It's agave spirit.
Yeah, it's sparkling agave.
It's either mezcal or agave spirit. Which, if you never had mezcal,
and like everyone always said, like, oh, if it's not made in the specific region, it's mezcal, and I'm like, no, mezcal is totally different.
Yeah,
it's like it's way different.
Who is it? Ciroc is Puff Daddy.
Sure,
or P Diddy.
I have no idea.
Which is, I mean, that was a long time ago. I don't know if it still is. Aviation Gin. Have you had that yet? Ryan Reynolds.
I've had it once, and I think it was fine, but I don't really
Not a big
remember
gin
it.
guy, so
Yeah.
his marketing is.
Yeah, I was gonna say his marketing is probably the best part about his entire brand of gin, because like he literally just started it as like, I think a favor to somebody, if I remember correctly, like. His friend or someone that he know has a gin company or wanted to start a gin company, so he bought shares into it because he was struggling a little bit or something, and then boosted the marketing or something. That could be completely wrong. I'm full of shit a lot of times.
Ryan Reynolds is a brilliant marketer, honestly. And if you don't realize, you're seeing him everywhere, but you really are. Literally, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars has a good one, too. Well, actually, no, I don't know if it's a good one, but he does have a tequila or a rum.
Yeah, so I'm just like cruising through the list, and like I don't recognize a lot of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't recognize so many.
Yeah, Mondo actually I bought a bottle of Bruno Mars, and he's like, dude, it's actually pretty good. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Ciroc is Diddy. It's right. Number 15 on the list.
Oh, speaking of maybe not alcohol. It is alcohol, I guess. But have you ever had Snoop Dogg's wine?
No.
Dude, it's actually pretty good. And when you open it up, the corkscrew has his face from like when he was like younger.
Uh-huh.
And I just kept the corkscrew. I was like, that's sick. That's awesome.
That's kind of funny.
We're going to have to buy a bottle and just drink it one of these days on the show. It's pretty good. I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah, apparently Channing Tatum has a potato-based vodka. Born and bred.
That would be Channing.
Yeah, it's very Channing Tatum-esque.
Who else is there?
50 Cent has a vodka.
That's right. He does have a vodka.
And Robert De Niro has like a fancy-looking vodka. It's called like VDKA 6100. Yeah. I've seen a lot of these like...
Are we going to look for these?
We might have to.
Like once a quarter because they're probably super expensive.
Yeah, they're probably like 50 plus.
And also, I don't know how just to drink vodka straight. Who does that?
Ugh.
Right?
Pitbull has a vodka?
Mr. 305?
Yeah, see, and this is, it says 305 on it. It's actually Volley 305 vodka.
That's gross.
But it's the thing too, is like, one, I didn't know these alcohol brands existed, but two, if I saw them, I would never associate them with these like certain celebrities.
So I gotta love Snoop, dude. He's like, my face is on the bottle. That's all you need.
Yeah, and like, dude, this is so weird. Like, there's so many that I had no idea even existed. Like, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie apparently own whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, it's like a wine, maybe.
I'm trying to think of who else is like more famous that we know that they have like.
Oh yeah, there's your wine brand from Snoop Dogg right there.
It's sick, dude. Little Johnny's have a winery.
Dude, there's like the last part of the list is all wineries.
Yeah,
it's
that's
fucking
sick.
Wild.
I kind of, dude. It's funny. So there is like, I think it was like there's been a resurgence of hip hop people like drinking wine, and they're like, yeah, like this is actually pretty sick. And everybody's like, that's not gangster. It's like, no, it is.
there it is. Selva Ray from Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I heard it's really good.
Anyway,
that's a good. Yeah, we should definitely get like a list of people that we like and try their liquor.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, like a lot of these are just.
Should we do
wine.
that? And like just have like taste tests like throughout like one episode. It's just us taste testing these and see how progressively drunk we get.
Well, if you listen to the last episode, you can definitely tell.
We definitely did that with 477 Distilling, which if you guys haven't checked out is downtown Greeley, the best spirits in Colorado or in Greeley. Yeah, Colorado. Fuck it, I'll say Colorado. They're fucking delicious.
Okay.
All right, moving on to the third subject.
Alrighty.
Let's do it to it. Diggly daggly do.
That was weird.
Landers.
Round 3.
All right, Chris.
All right, G. What's the next topic, G?
fucking know. Hold on.
Because it's your turn, G. And you were putting on your hat, G.
Taking one of mine. I'm tired of talking about your stupid shit.
All right.
Are those the ones that were done?
Yep.
Fuck. God damn it.
So I guess it's some stupid shit.
I can't believe I put this in the subject. Next topic is losing shit.
Oh, and that was your topic.
I know.
That was your topic.
God damn it.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Fucking shit.
Fantastic.
So, I guess we'll talk about the elephant in the room. Not this one, but the other one is me. This big old boy. So a couple of weeks ago, I don't know what happened. I honestly don't. But long story short, I ended up losing the camera that we use for all our projects, and I still can't find it. So there's that.
Well, you didn't lose the camera. You lost the entire bag.
Oh, you're not helping, bro. You're not helping.
Okay.
And it sucks. I hate it's been the worst feeling I've had in such a long time. Like I felt like stupid, like you're an idiot. How the fuck do you lose like this expensive piece? And I still feel, you know what? This is gonna be a rough 6 minutes.
6 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah, take a couple. Take a little bit for me, Chris.
Yeah. So yeah, G lost. No,
Can we just
I mean, I can't really talk too much shit because literally that same day, I lost my computer for like 3 days.
No, you misplaced it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you misplaced it too until you can't find it.
I've lost it. That's
yeah. I mean, there's still time to find it. I don't know. But yeah,
God,
so
I
left my computer in one of my friend's cars who lives in Denver. So I just didn't have my work computer with all my work stuff on it for like 3 days. So that was very interesting.
Oh, man, I still
put
feel
me
so
a couple
stupid
days
about
behind,
it.
but it's fine.
It's okay. This mistake put me a couple thousand behind. So there's that.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's a good thing I have a credit card that oh, fuck. I don't want to talk about how much I just spent on it. Anyways.
But yeah, I mean, this is your topic, but
I know.
Yeah. I mean, other than the camera, have you lost anything actually like sentimentally important to you?
My dignity.
Well, I mean,
my virginity.
That was sentimental.
It was at the time.
Wow. Okay.
So let's talk about my virginity. Why not?
Sure.
So growing up, super religious, very, very devoted to the Catholic Church. And so because of that, there was very much of that abstinence aspect and mindset to it.
Yeah, which works perfectly.
Oh, man, yeah, but then hormones start kicking in, man, and it was so hard to just try to be a part of that, you know? Mm-hmm. And then you just have a girlfriend for the first time, and you guys start messing around, and I honestly think that, yeah, like losing that was awesome. It was definitely awesome. I mean, let's be real, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, losing that was a good loss. I'm cool with it. Actually, I think losing it really changed my mindset of like, oh, maybe I'm not a church person.
Really?
Yeah.
That's literally all it took was doing it one time. No.
I think that was more of like the nail in the coffin more than anything. Like there was like moments,
you're already kind of like fading out of it a little bit. Yeah.
But I was like, everything, my mind's telling, I can't even say it anymore.
But you definitely can't sing that song anymore.
Fuck you, Kanye and R. Kelly. You guys ruined good shit.
He was okay, but
my body.
Nope, you can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah, I guess for me, like.
We're talking about virginity or losing shit?
Just losing shit.
Okay, I should probably give a serious thing, but you go first.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard because, like, typically when I lose something, I just forget that I lost it. Yeah. So it's hard to, like, I can't find the mouse in my computer, but that wasn't me losing shit.
Yeah.
And I guess that's my problem is, like, I'm so, like, dialed in on, like, a lot of where my shit's at all the time. That when, like, I let someone else use it and it disappears, I get, like, extra mad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, like, I don't know. I don't want to sound like, I never lose shit. Because, like I said, if I lose something, I fucking forget that I lost it.
This is definitely the biggest thing I've lost in a long time.
Yeah.
And I think it was, I literally, like, I try to think back. I've been trying to think back, like, the whole thing. And that's the problem, I think, with me sometimes is, like, you just got to let shit go. Which I've actually been, I mean, you know me. I've been way better about it now than I ever have been.
Yeah.
But I really think that I lost it just, like, just overwhelmed with like all the things I had to do that day. Mm-hmm. And I literally think I just left it outside and just didn't get it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where else it could be. And that's,
I don't know. And someone just took it.
Yeah. It's the worst feeling in the world, man.
That makes sense. But yeah, I don't know.
I lost one of them. I think one of the things like that sticks out that I've lost that I still haven't like gotten over is a memory card for my PS1 that had the entire Tony Hawk game finished.
Yeah.
Like from front to back, like all the collection, everything.
Yeah, I did that too. And like, that's the thing too, is like, I lost a lot of stuff like moving over my life.
Yeah.
And I had like, I don't even know, probably like 30 Nintendo 64 games and memory cards, accessories, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And now I only have like 3.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like someone took them and sold them, or if like I just lost them in the move somewhere, or I gave them to somebody and I never got them back. Literally have no idea.
There was one time I lost my wallet, and some wonderful old senior man like met me at a library to give it to me.
Really?
Had all the money in it and everything. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Turns out the guy was really creepy, but
He's like, I'm giving you your money back.
yeah, like, what am I getting
So
back?
what do you say there, Sonny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I lost my wallet before. Actually, I lost my wallet twice.
Dude,
Only
like,
recovered once.
I've lost my debit card multiple times, but at the same time, I've never actually lost it. It's just like been in weird like falling out of my pocket in my room in weird fucking places.
Would you rather have something lost or stolen?
I probably would rather have it stolen.
Really?
Because if I lost something, it'd be my fault. Whether if it's stolen, then it's whoever's stole it's fault.
I think
I'd just rather have no blame on myself.
That's fair. I think I'd rather have something be lost.
Really?
Because my anger comes out when someone steals something from me.
Yeah. But I mean, it'd be directed towards another person. Your anger stays inside when you lose something.
No, but it's not. It's more of a shame if I lose something. And
shame.
My life has been it's been a shame since day one. So it's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Fine. No, so there was one time, and the reason why I asked is there was one time I saved up. I really wanted a screen on my car.
A screen?
Yeah, like this is when TVs were first coming out.
Someone didn't mute their phone.
I totally did. What the fuck? See, it's do not disturb. That was weird.
They sounded like it came from the computer.
No, totally. Yeah, it was like an internet overall thing. Anyways,
that's funny.
Yeah, because I felt it here and it came over there. Yeah. Anyways, so I really wanted like a display like where I can watch like movies or whatever like on my car. I just wanted like a touchscreen TV just because I thought it was cool. So I saved up for one and I finally bought it. Within 3 months, someone broke my window and took the entire thing.
Sick.
And I was livid, dude, because I've worked so hard for it. And I think that's probably why I get so pissed off. It's like, why are you taking my shit?
Yeah.
Like, we're both in the ghetto. Like, come on, dude. Like, help a brother out here, right?
In the ghetto.
And then losing something, I'm just kind of like, that's on me. I fucked up. And like, I'd rather feel worse about me messing up than someone just taking everything I worked for.
Yeah, I'd rather blame someone else. But on that note.
So he blames me for everything. That is time.
Because I mean, it is your fault most of the time.
I remember this one definitely is.
I remember I let my friend borrow one of my basses, and I was like, "Yeah, man," because he was like recording or practicing with the band. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm getting a bass next week or whatever." And then I let him borrow it, and like 2 days later, I was like, "Hey, can I get my bass back?" And he's like, "Oh, someone broke into my house and stole it." Or like one of my roommate's friends stole it. I'm like,
And you didn't mention that right away.
Well, it was the first time I saw him. Yeah, so I gave him the bass, and then I didn't see him for a couple days, and then next time I saw him, I asked about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, someone stole it." I'm like, "Neat, perfect, cool."
We had a bandmate.
Awesome.
We had a bandmate once that was using a keyboard that I bought, and he just ended up selling it without telling me. Livid about that.
Forgot about that.
I was so pissed. I was like, "Are you kidding me, bro?"
Oh shit, that's so fucked.
Anyways, moving on to the final subject, I believe. Fourth subject. No, this is a final one.
Oh yeah, this is the final one.
Final subject.
Sorry, I saw that one too, but that's the one you just read.
Let's do it.
No, we do have 5. There's only 3 here. You're an idiot.
4.
You didn't read that one. You read yours. You read losing shit, which was your topic.
Okay, well, I guess 4.
Haha, Chris was right again. Chris was right again!
Next subject is...
Round 4.
Worst case scenario that never happened.
Cold War.
Yeah. So
Start the timer.
this is more, I haven't even explained it yet. This is more, so like if you imagine a conversation or like, when you're like driving down the street or like, doing something and like it's snowing, you're like, what if I insert worst case scenario that never happened?
So it's kind of like Imp of the Perv, but not really.
Kind of.
No, because that's definitely
That's like
nothing like it.
Yeah.
So
But you're driving down the street when it's like super snowy out, and it's like, what if I just like slid out right now and drove over the bridge?
is there a continuous thing about that? So like, for example, like I definitely have this one thing where I'm hoping it's not even worst case scenario, it's just a scenario where someone comes up to me and just like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
Like, this is America. We speak English. And I just want to be like, oh, well, I'm sorry you're fucking stupid and don't know 2 languages. You fuckface.
So, like, one of those things where you just completely make up scenarios in your head. You're just like, I just wish someone would come up and just start talking shit to me right now. Because I would say this.
Mine probably is, I don't think I have, like, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I do it with, like, conversations all the time. So, like, if I'm, like, doing menial work and, like, not really focusing on what I'm working on because it's so automatic, I was just like, I wonder if someone would come up and talk shit to me right now because I would tell them this.
Which is funny because you probably wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
like, we're a bunch of bitches.
But then the whole point of this is, like, you get to a point where you, like, hype yourself up.
Like the fight or flight kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and you, like, start getting pissed about, like, yeah, I'd fucking hit this dude in the face. So, and you're, like, you're actually physically, like, changing.
I think
everything.
so
you're like getting angry, you're getting hot, you're getting flustered, and you're like, what am I doing?
I have no idea why I thought about this the other day. This is sadly, it's probably because I was thinking about, like, the war in Ukraine. Yeah, this is definitely worst case scenario. But it's like, I've never been a person, I've never killed anything bigger than a bug.
Okay.
Like, if it's a rodent, like a mouse, like prairie dogs, or shooting something, I've never shot something that's like living.
Okay.
For one.
Okay.
So I'm not a big fan of killing. But then I think about it as, like, worst case scenario, how would I handle someone who's trying to kill me?
Right.
Whether, like, how would I do in a war situation?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like more morale wise, like, you can't, like, morality goes out the window in war.
Right.
It has to, right?
Yeah, it definitely has to.
I mean, to a point, at least you would hope so. But
yeah, I guess it is to a point. That's true. But, like, the sentiment of, like, I don't want to kill somebody. That has to, like, be gone.
Well, I mentally be able to say, if I don't shoot this guy, he's going to shoot me and I'll die.
Yeah.
That's the one I think about the most, but I never could come up with a correct answer. I would love to say that, yeah, I could, but I don't know if I could.
Mm-hmm.
I would be the ones like, no, just kill me instead. Unless the cause,
that's what I'm saying.
The cause is worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you always say, like, this certain thing will happen, but then you don't know if it's actually going to happen or not.
My favorite is, like, I want to be in a public freak out situation.
Yeah.
And just see how I handle it.
Yeah, and, like,
because I watch those videos and I'm just like, no one's doing anything about this. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, like you were kind of saying earlier, just like, I wish someone would come up to me and be like, we speak English here, like, that kind of thing. Like, I always want to be in those, like, viral moments too, because I see it and no one's doing anything. It was like, if I was there, I would do this kind of thing.
I wonder if I would. Honestly, I don't know.
I wonder if I would too. I mean, depends on. I mean, if we were both there, we definitely would. We'd, like, hype each other up. We'd gas each other to do something stupid.
Yeah, we should.
That's the problem with us in public,
dude. If we ever see a Karen, not that I would want to record it, but I record it for our entertainment purposes.
Yeah, for real.
To be like, hey, take it easy. I would probably be that guy who would just, like, joke around and make them more mad.
Mm.
Not even be like, man, you need to calm down. Be like, hey, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Hey,
well, even, like, I mean,
chill out, eh?
This wasn't, like, a bad thing that happened, but, like, even the cashier at Best Buy today, we're just, like, talking shit to each other.
Yeah.
Because your card was all stupid and broken, and I was talking shit about it. He's like, how long have you had that? And, like, we got him involved in, like, our shenanigans, It's just because that's what we do when we're around each other.
The reality of it is, if we were to see, like, some type of Karen or public freak out, we would probably try to make it worse.
Oh, yeah, we're terrible people.
Because, like, we'd
like agree with them.
We wouldn't want to confront the person.
Get him.
But it'd be one of those things where we would try to, like, look like we're melling out the situation, but we're literally just trying to, like, piss them off more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could see us doing that.
I mean, we've actually done that. We just haven't filmed it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, there's certain people that, like, were at bars, like, talking shit to us, and we just, like, gaslight them even harder.
I will say that there was one time where I did get into an argument at a bar. It was actually this year. I was at a bar and I was just sitting there waiting for, like, a show or something. And this couple just started going off on this lady, and this lady started going off, and they're like, you're a fucking piece of shit. And I was like, all right, time out. Can I just throw something in the ring right now? Y'all, all three of you guys are overreacting. Y'all need to chill.
Yeah.
And I just, like, paid my tab and left. I was like, I don't want to be more a part of that. You just need to say this because you guys are annoying as fuck.
Like, hey, you're in a fucking public space. Let's calm the fuck down.
I'm like, you're looking out for your boy. I get that. But you're also being really irrational. All right, I got to go. Bye.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
What's another worst case scenario?
Oh, man, like, I've gotten into, like, I've almost gotten into so many, like, political arguments in public places. But, like, I've always, like, imagined after I don't want to do this anymore. I just, like, walk away, and I just imagine in my head, like, what if I would have said this or say that or do this and that, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, so there was one. There's actually.
I don't like arguing about real stuff. I don't like arguing about fake shit.
Yeah, here's one that
doesn't matter.
Here's actually one that happened a couple of weeks ago. A buddy of mine was telling me that he was working out at the gym, and it was just him. And then two people walked in, and they were like, he was in the middle, and then they both took a treadmill like next to them, and they were just walking. But the entire time they were just complaining about Nancy Pelosi and Donald Trump.
Like to each other around him?
Around my buddy. And my buddy was just kind of like, had his headphones on. He's just like, I really want to say something, but I just it's not worth my time. Like, I'm here to work out, kind of thing. And immediately I was like, dude, I would have said something. And I was like,
I guess like that's weird. Like, if I was in that scenario, I mean, firstly, I wouldn't be because I don't run.
What's a yim?
Yeah. Jaim? How do you pronounce that? But yeah, like if it doesn't even have to be at the gym. If I'm like sitting at the bar and two people sit around me and start talking around me, I'm just like, yo, you guys want to fucking sit next to each other? Like, this is rude as fuck, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. I don't even care what they're talking about. It's just rude as fuck talking around somebody.
I will say the older I'm getting, the more I am just saying my mind.
Yeah.
Like, especially at concerts.
Crotchety old men, dude.
Yeah, no, but mine I always do it if I think it's personally validated, which I guess is what everyone does, right? But mine is always like, you're pushing me to my limit, and if you cross this line, I will say something. And that's a pretty high line. So I went to a Jack Johnson concert, and it was like, he does an acoustic set at the very end. These kids behind me, they were fucking kids, fuck them. They were behind me, and they were talking as if they were at a fucking bar, and like Jack Johnson's over here like singing better together and shit. And I turned around, I was like, yo, can y'all shut up?
Yeah.
I'm like, he's playing, and they're like, excuse me. I was like, it's acoustic set. I want to hear it. Can you guys shut up?
Yeah.
And then my buddy was like, shut the fuck up, and then made everything worse.
Yeah.
Like, first time I've ever just like snapped, and I felt really bad. But I was like, no, dude, like, I'm here to see this fucking guy. This is my favorite part of the set. Like, y'all can shut the fuck up or leave.
Yeah, for real. And like, that's time.
That was time.
That was time by a lot. And I let you talk about Jack Johnson for free. You owe me on that one.
It was more of the reference to that.
But like, I'm definitely like the person at a concert where I'm either like, yo, shut the fuck up, or I'm the person like, this band fucking sucks, and I just talk shit loudly, and people are telling me to shut the fuck up. It's like literally one of those two.
Yeah.
So if you see me hanging out at the bar at the concert, and they're like, oh, there's music going on, it's because I am going to talk shit, so I had to remove myself from the situation.
That's why Chris watches me at the bars all the time, because he's just like, I don't need to walk that far to talk shit about this guy. I
felt so bad the other night because I went to see Ben. And I was just talking to some homies.
Ben-Hur?
Yeah, Ben. And I was just talking to some homies, but like,
on this podcast.
They totally chose to sit like directly in front of him.
Yeah.
And they were just talking to me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Ben. We talked the whole time. He's like, it's all right. No one was here anyway.
Dude, you get so used to it too.
Yeah. And I'm like, my bad, Ben. I felt bad because I didn't want to do that. I wanted to watch Ben, but
speaking of which, I had a show yesterday, and this was definitely like worst case scenario thing. I had a show yesterday where they forgot that I was going to this place.
Yeah.
And they had another like event going on. Not another event, but they had like something going on where they were checking on the people that were there. Mm-hmm. And they're like, no, you guys could just be in that room together. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't really feel like, this is like a show that what you hired me for. And like, no, it'll be fine. So I started playing. And while I was playing, they were talking louder because I was singing.
Yeah.
And I was no mic, no speakers. And I was getting pissed, dude.
So it was just straight like busker set.
Straight busker set, and like people tried listening, but then there was this lady that was trying to get the information. I was so stupid. I was so annoyed. Ugh.
That's
and I was this close. I was this close to just like again talk about like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do it, right? I was just like, I'm gonna stop this show and go up to the people like, hey, listen, we need to reschedule. I was like, I can't.
This isn't working.
Yeah,
but I need you to pay me for both.
Yeah, for real. And I was just like, just power through, dude. It's just it's just an hour show. You'll be fine. And yeah.
Anyway,
final subject. Hopefully it's something happy.
It's the final subject.
Final round.
All right, G, what's the final subject for today?
Final subject. Oh, that noise gate came in pretty hot. Yeah. Final subject is by Chris.
Because all my topics are dominating my hat right now. No one cares, just read the thing. That sounds weird. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Just read the thing.
Whoa!
We've been doing this for over an hour for like a 40-minute podcast.
All right, you guys, final subject. Brought to you by Chris, is Dream Gear Equipment Work Stuff.
Yeah.
Dream Gear Equipment and Work Stuff. I'm assuming this is kind of like if we won the lottery a couple of months ago, where there was $2 billion or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You can buy whatever you want. Mm-hmm. I'll start this off as soon as you start the timer because you keep on forgetting.
I don't forget. I'm just waiting for you to actually start talking.
The first thing I would buy is probably
a new camera. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah,
but also yes.
No, okay. So I'm gonna go specifically music right now, and probably buy myself a nice Taylor, like a good well-wanted Taylor, or even a Gibson would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then work on a way to figure out, like, get a roadie. A roadie.
Oh
would be
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And just like
I like how you count roadie as like equipment.
Dude, I mean, that'd be amazing, right?
That's so fucked.
So yeah,
they're a person, G.
Okay, I guess we can go like let's go by media. That way we kind of maybe we can figure this out, right? So music wise, what would you get?
Probably definitely get like a nice like cab setup, like a proper one. Like I'm thinking like maybe I do so much shit now though. I don't know what I want anymore. I used to want a 4x10 and a 1x15 stack, like orange combo stack.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I want that anymore. I might just want a 2x12s.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Because I'm playing on a 115 right now and it's fucking great. So I don't know.
I guess larger venues will ask for larger things, right?
Yeah. But I mean, bass amps are a little different because they're all direct in anyway. So they don't even use my fucking bass cab to like push house sound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's more for like smaller shows and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know.
Bass?
I haven't really looked into basses too much right now. I really like the bass I have though. Yeah. My bass is like a $1,300 bass. So
I don't necessarily. I mean, I guess for me, it would be
probably a pedal setup. I guess.
Let me rephrase that. Not if you have $1 million, but if you were able to upgrade any equipment or something that would enhance your skill set.
Yeah.
What would that be? Musically, definitely get a new speaker.
Mm-hmm.
A speaker that kind of balances out the mids, the highs, and the lows. Because I feel like mine is just one big.
Oh, like a PA speaker.
Yeah, like a good PA speaker that you can have a good balance of like everything on there. Definitely like to get a good guitar that has like the tones that I really enjoy, which is super hard to find, especially now that I'm more aware of like what I'm looking for instead of just like a guitar.
You're right.
Get a good mic. It'd be nice to get a setup that would be good enough to record any set and it would sound good.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. See, yeah. Because I would definitely, get a new bass amp or cab or whatever. I don't know if I'd upgrade my bass, but I'd definitely get like a pedal setup. Like get like at least like a 5 pedal setup. Like something like some EQ, distortion, something. I don't know, some fun. I don't know. It's really hard.
I would definitely buy other instruments that are string based. So like I would buy like an acoustic electric ukulele just to have and see how I can integrate that into shows, or like a mandolin or a banjo would be kind of cool too.
Yeah.
What else is there? Or any type of like Latin American like guitar like style would be sick to have.
Dude, I definitely want to get.
Actually, I changed my mind. I need a classic a nylon string guitar. I really need one.
Yeah, those are fun. What the fuck is that like in mariachi bands? Like the bass guitar they use.
Oh yeah. What is it called?
I've always wanted one of those.
Boom, boom, and you have to like plug them.
Yeah, you have to like fucking like doom, doom, doom. Yeah, because those look sick.
We should look into getting how much it would cost, dude, and we should start like our own like 3-piece, not necessarily mariachi,
but like mariachi instrument styles.
Yeah.
I don't know, because those things are cool. I just don't know what they're called, and they're just really expensive.
I don't know what they're called.
I'd probably get an like a classical like upright bass too.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, because those are like fucking $10,000.
Yeah, we would get you all the bass stuff.
Yeah, I'd probably get a lot of different bass variations of shit. I don't know if I would buy like basses. Electric basses specifically, but I definitely get bass variations of instruments for sure.
All right, let's move into audio.
Dude, there's like microphones I'd buy out the ass.
I would, microphones would be the biggest upgrade that we need here, which is not, I mean, okay, so with that being said, the things that we have here are fucking awesome. But I think for us, here's the thing about audio that I've realized is that the more you work on it, the more you're noticing notes and tones and everything else.
That sound like shit.
And more than everything. So like the mic that I use, like it's a Behringer, which I mean Behringer's not it's a good startup, but it's not really good. Mm-hmm. A good mic company, or just a good music company in general.
Yeah, I haven't really messed too much with them. So,
but that's the thing is the more you work in like the more you work on your hearing, the more you realize that you take it for granted. And there's like these tones and like these like sound effects and things like that kind of go into it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely mics would be sick to have that would actually catch a good range of your voice or your guitar specifically. I love a good sounding mic with a good guitar.
Yeah, I'd probably get like a whole lav mic setup too. Not like 1 or 2, but like 6.
I would also buy a portable piano. That's what I need. A good piano that goes in the DAW.
Yeah. See? So you're looking more like an actual like keyboard or like a MIDI controller like keyboard? Because we have a MIDI controller, but it's not like a full keyboard.
A MIDI controller that's a full keyboard, but it also has weights.
Weighted keys?
Weighted keys.
Yeah, weighted keys are pretty sick.
And that's actually pretty easy to get. That's probably I could probably spend about maybe $300 to get a decent one.
Yeah.
But, it would force me to learn piano, so that would be that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But yeah, that'd be awesome to have here.
I don't know. And
buy
like
a bunch of vintage plugins too, or not a bunch of like a bunch of pedals.
A shit ton of pedals and like compressors and like get a whole rack of
like you remember I showed you that
actual analog gear would be sick.
I showed you that video Ludwig Göransson. He did Redbone, and he just has like a stack of like keyboards that he just like, just play it up here, and it's like it just all connects straight, and all in one thing that could just connect any instrument.
Yeah, dude. I would love to get a lot of modulators and shit too. That'd be sick.
Camera wise, I definitely would want to get. I don't know, the camera we have right now, I'm pretty happy with. And that was a pretty penny, but yeah, maybe looking into something that would be better in low light would be a lot better.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, it wouldn't even be like camera necessarily for me, but there's a lot of camera equipment that I think we'd like a whole like full size gimbal would be sick, where like has the chest harness, and you hold it like this, and the camera sits in the middle, and you can like turn it and shit. Yeah, that'd be sick. I don't know what we'd use it for, but it'd be sick.
Yeah, I definitely get. I mean, dream right now, and the goal hopefully with the next few years is to get enough lenses, gimbals, and things like that I can make any production work. Mm-hmm. And then work on lighting, obviously. Better lights would be nice too.
Yeah, better lights. Honestly, I would. In all honesty, if I had like an infinite budget, I'd spend a lot of money on like classes to learn how to do shit.
Or get a mixing board that just like presets itself.
That'd be kind of fun.
Have you ever seen that shit?
Yeah, I worked with that at Ames.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
yeah. It's like integrated with Pro Tools. So whatever you set on Pro Tools, you hit load project and it goes.
Dude, it all moves. I love that. Was
it's
the
pretty
greatest
sick.
feeling ever. God, man, it's our fucking industry is so expensive, and we're not even scratching the surface.
We're not really even in it.
We're literally like a satellite that hasn't even like I don't know, not even a satellite. We're just a fucking.
Yeah, but there's also so many niches in this industry, and we're definitely like that niche satellite.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I mean,
that's way time.
And that is time. So with all that being said, if you haven't checked out the progression of our podcast, it's pretty admirable. I would say that.
Within just 2 years? How long have we been doing this now?
Yeah.
2 years in October?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years in October.
Yeah, that deserves a shot.
Mazel tov!
Mazel tov for sure. Yeah, dude, for sure. Like, oh man, if we can, I'm about to do like a comparison of like the first video that we did to like now. Dude,
we didn't even have lights.
This is already super better than the last video that we posted.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, our hand was kind of forced on that one.
We just kind of went yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. You know what?
Kind of went down our wish list.
That was a force list for sure. But it's been nice to it was nice to reminisce about where we've been, what we want, and we're never going to be happy. And I think that's what I appreciate about our workspace. So
that's sad but true.
But hopefully that means that we can still buy stuff, and while we're buying it, we're able to afford it. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But anyways, thank you guys again for tuning in. Hopefully you guys had a good time with us. We will be doing a Christmas one next week, and then we'll be doing our live stream, which is going to be really unique and awesome because we're going to try to do
week
something
of
different.
New Year's.
And we'll try to make it work. So thank you guys again for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, comment, subscribe. Jingle, not dingle.
Oh, I like jingle. Little jingle that bell. Because it's Christmas.
Oh, God. Anyways, bye, guys. We'll see you guys for DVD extras. No madness.